Hello, everybody. This is Casey King with Hearing Asset Advisors. Excited to talk to you about de-escalation today. That's handling those difficult conversations with patients where they come in mad, either in person or on the phone. They're just angry about something. Maybe they've had a bad day, they hit traffic on the way over. Maybe it's something that the clinic did, or you forgot to call them back about something. So, what we'll do is talk about the 3 steps for handling de-escalation and then go through 4 different scenarios that are most common in clinic in terms of de-escalation. So just look at this graphic. The first thing is the upset patient to a happy patient. Really, the end result we want uh, isn't to get out of that conversation just as quickly as possible. What we really want is to make that a happy patient, because that's going to set our foundation and footing moving forward, especially if they just got to your office and they were mad about the traffic and their phone not working. You want to make sure that they're in a happy place to where that they have a successful or a successful appointment with the audiologist or other providers. So just remember, our end goal is really to turn this over to a positive experience. Now, in terms of those steps, there's 3 steps. The first is that you want to listen. You want to hear what they've gone through. You want to then empathize. So you're on their team and that you're working together. And then the third thing is that you're going to give a solution. And that solution could just be, hey, you're here now. I'm so sorry that you hit the bad traffic. Luckily, Dr. So and so is really going to help you get those hearing aids that will help you hear in your day to day life. So, and I want you to think about this too in terms of your own personal life. Just think about when you come home from work and you're frustrated, you might go talk to your partner and you just want to vent about something going on and they immediately just throw solutions at you and like, oh, well, luckily the day is over. You just want to be heard first. And it can be really easy to feel like you're dismissed or not being listened to. So again, just think about that when you're thinking about these patients. Just a person who is having a bad time and wants to get through to a better experience. So listen, empathize, and then we're going to propose a solution at the end. Now, common situations that happen in the clinic is that first one I talked about. They're mad at the world. Traffic was horrible. Their phone's not working. They couldn't find a parking spot when they got there. They're just huffy and puffy, and want to get that frustration out. They just need to get the negative, angry energy out there. It's nothing personal to you. None of these have anything to do with you as a person. So that's a big part of this too, is just removing your own ego. It has nothing to do with you. They just are mad and that energy has to go somewhere. What we're going to do is kind of divert that. So we're going to listen. Oh, and then we're going to empathize. We're going to be on their side. So, oh, I totally hear you. I had that same traffic. It's insane how busy the city is getting. Good news is, and this is where the solution comes in. Good news is you're here now. We have some coffee and water over here for you. And Dr. So-and-so is going to really get you set up with some great hearing aids. You're going to love them. You're really lucky, like in for a treat to be having them as your provider today. So now you've done all 3. You've listened, you totally understood, and you as a human connected that like you also had to deal with that traffic. It's something that we're all dealing with, and it is really unfortunate, but good thing is we're here now and we have a good office to be in. So that's a pretty easy one. A more difficult one is they're mad at the hearing aids. They purchased a pair of hearing aids from, let's say they repair Widex, and they're really upset that these hearing aids batteries keep dying. Again, we're going to listen. We heard that problem. We're going to empathize. Oh, I hear what you're saying. Widex is supposed to be one of the top manufacturers, or is one of the top manufacturers. That shouldn't be happening. So I'm happy that you're here and we're going to get that looked at, and we're going to work with Widex if we can't solve it today and make sure we get this right for you. So again, you're listening to the exact problem they're having. You gave them an exact solution. They're mad at your clinic. I paid you $8,000 for these hearing aids. I called you, or I tried to come in 3 days ago, but you guys were too busy. This is the first day you could see me. How dare you charge me this much money and not be able to see me immediately? Sir, I totally understand where you're coming from. I would be frustrated too. We do have a lot of patients and we do want to see all of them in a timely manner. So I do apologize it took us this long, but we're going to get you the best care now that you're here. So what we want to do is go ahead and get you, let's say there's a phone call. Let's go and get you on the schedule. I actually had a cancellation for later this afternoon, or I have something tomorrow at 2. Or if that doesn't work for you and you're willing to, you can come drop those off today and we'll take a look at them. I'll give you a call by the end of the day and let you know if we can have those fixed for you by end of day tomorrow. Does that work for you? They might be a little upset. but those are the solutions you've given. So again, you always want to make sure you listen to their exact problem, listen to what has happened, empathize, solution. A hard one is when it's mad at you. I called on Friday. You said you were going to call me back. You never called me back. It's now Tuesday. I went the whole weekend without hearing. Sir, I'm so sorry. You're right. That was totally my fault. I totally meant to call you. We just got so um, slammed on Friday, and there's no excuse for it, honestly. I'm sorry. I take full ownership. Thank you for calling back that we can get you in now. Can you just remind me what was going on with your hearing aids? Oh, the batteries are dead. Go ahead and if you want, you can bring those in. We'll take a look at them today. We can give you a call back and try to have this back to you by lunch tomorrow. Or we actually have an appointment tomorrow afternoon if you'd rather hold on to them and then come in and see the provider at that time. So in all those situations, again, we're just listening. We have to empathize. And the way that I like to think about the empathizing portion is they're coming at you. So what you actually want to do is get on their side and then you guys move forward together. So you're kind of trying to make it that you're on their team. Even when they're mad at you, you're like, I messed up. I am totally here with you. I'm also mad at myself for dropping the ball there. And then you move forward to that solution of, now that we're here, let's get to the solution as quickly as we can together so that you are happy and get what is needed here. So again, just reiterating those steps, think about it in terms of your own personal life, how you would want to be treated, how you would want a loved one to be treated. You just want them to be heard. You want a solution to happen there. So just remember those steps: listen, empathize, propose a solution. Now, I'm happy to talk about any specifics at any point. If there's a call that you get and then you're like, I'd really love to hear someone else's thought about this. This is the exact frustration they had. These are the words they used. How would you handle that? I'm happy anytime to jump on a call, a video meeting, either of those. Again, my name was Casey King. My email is casey@hearingassetadvisors.com. If you have any questions about this or future one-offs, definitely shoot me a message at any point.